You came here? You're here. I didn't even know you're here. I'm here too. What are we going to talk about today? A few things. I've just finished painting, so I was washing my hands and I am absolutely covered in paint still. You gotta love a thing that you love that you carry around with you under your fingernails and into your skin, and that's okay. I know what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about the Derwent Inktense. They're Inktense. Ink pencils. So what they are, yeah, I know Pocket is super excited too. These are professional quality, just in case you are wondering. What they are, they're watercolor pencil crayons, which is pretty cool. I have used them a lot, though I'm going to tell you, I hardly ever use them anymore. I don't actually have a good reason why I don't use them, but I think you already know. These are great. What these are for is sketchbooks, and that's what I love about them. They are watercolor quality pencil crayons, so you can just sit there with your, sorry, I just looked at my sketchbook on the painting that I was just working on, and I am absolutely blown away as I just caught sight of it again. I can't wait to show you, but I'm not going to show you. I'm not even going to give you a tease of what it looks like because it's in my sketchbook, but it's big, it's the center, and it's awesome, and it's like this alchemical thing. And anyways, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to tune in. Back to what I was talking about. I'm losing my train of thought. It's because I haven't had lunch. The Derwent watercolor pencils, they're pretty cool. They're made, I think, honestly, for a sketchbook because you can just draw with them, and then you go over it after you're done with your brush and water, and it, lo and behold, becomes just like using paint. But it's not paint. So the thing is, if you like using pencil crayons, then these would be awesome for you. Because what you can do is you can experiment with them, you can doodle away, and then you can do a wash over it, and it becomes like using paint. But the key thing is it's like using paint. It's not paint. So, I love them, but I don't use them. I use paint. That's what I do. I like paint. I like making a mess. I like seeing the paint get eaten up into cool creations. And so does Pocket. Pocket lives for it. So what am I trying to tell you? I think that if you are looking to expand what you do, I think that something like this would be great. It's good to experiment with. It's good if you just like doodling around and you're not so much into painting. Then these are great. For me, I love painting. I like the color. I like to spread that color around. I like the vibrancy of it. I like mixing it up. I like slopping it and sloshing it and splonking it all over the place. And you can't do that with these. What you can do is, just like you're seeing on the cover, you can draw with them. And then you can make yourself feel like you're painting by using a brush afterward. So why would you want to do that? Well, let's take a look. What does it say on the back? It says that they're highly versatile water-soluble pencils which create vivid ink-like color when combined with water. It transforms into a pure, translucent ink-like wash which is permanent when it's dry. So, yeah. what can I tell you? If I were you, I would grab some. I'm going to include the link in case you're interested, and that helps support the channel. I would try them out like I did. I like them. I don't love them. I love painting. And I think that's the important thing to remember. When it comes to what it is that you're creating, it has to be a vibe that you're digging, if you know what I mean. And, you know, I like to draw, but my drawings always turn into paintings. More so lately. My paintings are what are really coming alive. Now, maybe for you, you know, you really like to get a pencil and hear that scratchy sound on paper. And if that's the case, then these would be great for you. What I like to do is I combine these with my pen, and then I do things. But if I'm honest, I'm never really happy with just the pencil crayon type of thing, you know? It looks like it's lacking vibrancy to me. And it's not that there aren't really cool things that people do, because there most certainly are. But for me, I don't think that anything quite comes close to that deep in feeling of that color vibrancy. And that's what I really like. I like explosions of color. Even when I'm using color, I like to see an expansion of that color, if you know what I mean. Someone told me recently that the soul loves color, and I think that is right. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get that out of these ink pencils, as they call them. But for me, I like the paint. So, let me know what you think. What do you use? This is me rattling on a whole lot about the Derwent pencil crayons. I think they're a great thing to try out if you're into collecting art supplies. They're great, and they're super high quality. And the results that I got when I used them, past tense, because they have honestly been sitting around for months. And I've been kind of holding back on doing one of these videos about them because of the fact they've been sitting around. There are things that I would just rather use. It's not that they're not fun. They are super cool when you try them out. And then what I found is it's kind of like a fad. You know, it's a Furby. It's a, I don't know what else, a Cabbage Patch Kid. It's something that people dig for a few minutes and then they go on to something else, or they go back to the old standard. And for me, the paint is it. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I can really say about that. Yeah. Try them out. Let me know what you think. There is an artist that I wanted to not forget to mention that you should check out. His name is Roy Henry Vickers, and he's another First Nations artist, and Pocket agrees. His art is amazing. It is this kind of West Coast vibe, mixed in with his First Nations elements, and the art that he creates is very, very cool, and I think you will love it. So Roy Henry Vickers, check him out. I really like his stuff. He's got a whole lot of different kind of things that you can check out. He has kind of, I wouldn't say it's even traditional. It's kind of like a modern traditional thing going on with his First Nations art. But there's also some that are just so cool and so West Coast, you know. Surfers on the beach with First Nations elements. I'm not going to ruin it for you. Go Google him and check him out, and I can guarantee he will blow your mind and change your life like any good artist will. What are you into? I'm giving you guys all these little Easter eggs of things you should check out. But what are you into? I'd love to hear. I love finding out about artists, and I know that anytime I talk about one, people are like, "Wow, that is so cool." Roy Henry Vickers is, I live on the West Coast, and I have to say his stuff really appeals to me. And I've told you to check out this other great artist, by the way, and I'm going to mention her again because she blows me away, and her name is Emily Carr. She is from the same city that I live in, and she used to travel around the West Coast with her monkey in a caravan, and I mean old school caravan, like a wagon, and she used to paint crazy awesome stuff, unlike anything that anybody else was doing at that time. And I don't know that there's many that paint like her today, especially that, as Pocket saying, that it was completely original, which is very cool. So check those out. Roy Henry Vickers, Emily Carr, great artists that will dazzle you and amaze you. And let me know what you think about these, by the way, because maybe you're doing stuff with them that I'm missing out on. But like I said, for me, the paint is everything. It's not that I don't like them. I really do like them. This is a positive review. If it's a review, it's more like a vlog. But they're not exactly my jam. That said, some people like to sculpt, some people like to bake, some people like to spray paint, and I like to paint these days in my sketchbook, which is crazy because a few years ago, all I painted was as big of a canvas as I can find. And I guess we all go through different phases, right? And that's okay. That's being creative. For me, that sketchbook, what's awesome about it is I can carry it around with me. I can throw it in my bag, and I can, dedicate myself to doing something every day. Where, you work on a big, gigantic canvas, and that takes a little while. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. This was a little bit of a different kind of episode this week, and that's okay. I've got something coming up that's going to be really fun. I'm not going to, actually, I was going to show you, and I'm going to hold back. I'm hoping to do it next week, so make sure you tune in, and it's going to be a bit different, more of a DIY, if you want to call it that. Pocket just loves putting her 2 cents in. We should have the Pocket channel, and she can just talk. It'd probably be more successful than this channel. Anyhow, you take care of yourselves. I will see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, watch these other videos, and let me know how you're doing. I always love hearing from you. And until next time, keep doing art every single day. Be awesome. Be creative. Find joy. Cultivate compassion. And live an awesome life. Take care.